Yo, fellow Tanker Space Bandit here with another episode of World of Tanks. And today, I would like to close out the year a little bit early by showing you probably my best game of the year. And this was my best game of the year. Obviously, it's an old version of World of Tanks. It's not what you see today. So I wanted to show you this video much earlier, guys, but because of all the fiasco and the changes with update 6.0, I wasn't able to show you this game, unfortunately, which kind of sucked because I wanted to share it with you guys a lot earlier. It was such a good game, but because after, the changes took place, a new update came in, I needed to focus on that instead of showing you this, right? But regardless, let's concentrate strictly on the game. This is the game in the WZ-111 5A Tier 10 Chinese heavy tank. This tank, I started playing it lately, and I tell you guys, I really like it. Although I have to get used to it in the new meta, to be honest, still. So this game is going to be absolutely fantastic. And every decision, pretty much, I made in this game, my micro positioning in this game was perfect, or almost perfect. And what happened at the end was also perfect. It was a perfect storm game, and it ended up with a really good result. So because WZ has a good turret armor, we get ourselves into this position here early. So we take a shot, we put it into the crossing TD. Now we have a shot at under the giant, so we're going to try to aim that shot at his cupola. And just to mention too, my gun has been working in this game as well. Usually RNG screws me over bad. In this game, RNG was actually really good to me. And sometimes you have to have games like that, right? That's the way it goes. It's the name of the game. Now, I found myself a really nice spot for WZ-111 right here, where only my turret pokes out, as you can see. Now, I exposed my drive wheel in here a little bit too much, so I think I get hit over there. But I'm pretty safe in this position here. It'll be hard for the opposition to hit me. Now I see this mouse pushing me. I thought he wanted my position, so I said, okay, bud, go in. Have my position, but for whatever reason he doesn't want it. He's got more armor, so I wouldn't mind if he goes into this position. Was trying to be a nice guy, but still, anyway, we're gonna poke out here. And working against E100s with heat loaded is just an easy thing to do, because they're so easy to pen, especially if they cannot, hit your weak spots, which is not easy on WZ, right? That shot bounces for whatever reason. I don't know, a couple of shells that I fired at this guy bounced. Don't know why, and I think this one as well. Yeah, I was hoping he would move a little bit forward, because the back of the turret of E100 is weak, even if he angles, but I wasn't able to put that shell in because he backed out. Now we were able to put the shell into this E100, into the turret cheek. As you can see, my micro positioning is perfect, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do and continue doing in this game. And I'm gonna work this position as long as I can. Now, where I am right now is perfect because it's Artie safe as well. Now, Artie player on the opposing team was pretty good player too. So he was focusing on all these guys that are currently at D2. But he cannot shoot me, because in this position here, it's gonna be really difficult for him. So if you guys want to brawl and be Artie safe, this is probably the best spot to be in. Although, I don't know, on new map changes, don't know if this position is still viable, to be honest. Anyway, let's continue watching this. So, waited for this E100 to come out, so we put a shell into him. And now we're gonna have to clean up this area. So we're playing really defensive, and WZ is great at playing defensive, especially if you micro position well and if you side scrape well, just like that. We're gonna put a shell into his cheek right there. We haven't lost any HP yet, and that's key at this point. Again, trying to be really passive. I wanted to see if they're actually going to push, and looks like they're going to try to push. In a split second, we're going to put the shell into his turret again, right there. And our shit barn gets demolished right there. 2 big shells go into him. So we're going to try to take this guy out of the game right now. We're just waiting for the proper opportunity until he pokes out too much, and he does, so we put a shell into him. Now, look at my loadout. We already run out of heat shells, so now we're going to have to manage without them. And that will be kind of problematic going forward. But lower plate of E100, oh no, better yet drive wheel. So we put it in, and we track him in place right there. but no one can finish him. Oh, I actually ran into Shitbarn's shot, unfortunately. I didn't know that he was actually aiming. My apologies to him. Anyway, we're going to charge this guy now. We're going to put a shell into his bottom plate. Can we? Yes, we can. And now we're going to push forward and try to get rid of these guys here. So there's a low health tank right there. I saw him for a split second. So I was going to charge after him. But then I see this Jagdpanzer E-100 and he's full health. And then we're getting flanked as well because we lost the other flank at the same time. So we're going to squish towards the middle, the closest we can get to that hill on our left. But this guy is scary with that big gun. So I'm going to try to squish a little bit further in here. Hopefully he doesn't hit me. I get hit from behind already. And this guy hits me at the same time instead of my friendly. But what we're going to do is we're going to track him here because we don't want to fight him. And we want to take this guy out of the game so we can get behind the Jagdpanzer E-100. And we're going to go around under the giant because we don't want any RNG issues. But my gun doesn't want to swing down because looking backwards with WZ-111, there's literally no gun depression, right? But because my friendly was still alive, the Jagdpanzer E-100 decided to engage him instead. They did take him out of the game, but I managed to put one more shell into Jagdpanzer E-100. And now I'm going to be 1 versus 3 on this side here, which is going to be difficult. And guy from clan L7, really good player, so I knew that I was in deep shit right over here. But we're going to try to side scrape the crap out of this dead body of French heavy tank. That's exactly what we're going to do. He's playing it right as well. He doesn't want to take a hit here. Neither do I. I know I can take a hit from him. He bounces. We put a shell into him. And now he's going to go around us because he tracked us. Now the key decision here is not to rotate our turret because Jagdpanzer E-100 fired and he bounced off of me. I get pinned from behind. We're going to prioritize the guy that's on our ass. We're going to take him out of the game. Now we're going to re-angle again because the two guys are looking at me again. Especially this Shitbarn. So we're going to go behind the wreck of under the giant over here, and we're gonna keep on side scraping here like crazy. I think our RD is helping us over here. So this Shitbarn's gonna approach us now. He's gonna probably try to take us out of the game because he's sick of just sitting there and watching me. But we're gonna aim up this shot in third person and we take him out of the game. And it's just us versus Jagdpanzer E-100. So we're gonna keep on side scraping here. We won't give him anything here. And I'm gonna be calling for my friendlies to help. I'm just looking for a shot from this side. But the barrel of under the giant covers my shot, so I can't do anything here. Now this guy's gonna move up, but our light tank is coming, so I'm gonna wait for our light tank to come. Already hits this guy again, so he's a one shot right now. We should be able to win this game, but the question is, am I gonna be able to survive? So our light tank shows up. He draws attention of Jagdpanzer E-100. We have a sight. Drive wheel, no. Sight, yes. We put that shell and we take him out of the game. What a fantastic game in my WZ-111 5A. Probably the best game of the year for me. Maybe not damage-wise, but the way I played this game, and I made all the right decisions at the end of the game. Used tank to its advantage. My situational awareness was just on par. I came to play that day, guys. I came to play. Look at this result. So we managed to put up Mastery Ace Tanker in this game. Top Gun medal for killing 6 tanks. Sniper medal. 19 penetrating hits. 6 kills. Absolute beauty. We finished on top of the leaderboard with 1810 base XP. Not the biggest base XP this year, but because it happened at tier 10 and what I had to deal with in this situation, I thought it was absolutely spectacular. We ended up with 7.7k damage in this game. What can I say, guys? I thought the game was just absolutely epic. To close off the year, I thought this is a good time to show it, and at the same time, I want to wish you guys all the best in the holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Let's hope that new World of Tanks 2.0 will be better, and let's hope we can get ourselves back playing this game. And for those of you that quit, I'm sorry to see you go, guys. I hope that one day you'll reconsider. I'm gonna try to stick around with this game for a while and see how things change, if they change for the better, and I'm gonna give it a chance because that's the only game I play, and I've invested too much time into this game in order to quit right now, so that's probably not gonna happen. Anyway, I'll probably make one more video before the new year on Concept 1B. I did play a few games in this tank, didn't have anything spectacular, but we're gonna try to review my setup and how we play that tank, so on and so forth. In the meantime, Merry Christmas, have fun spending time with your families. Stay safe. Until next time, happy tanking. Space Bandit checking out.